Jessica Collins, star of The Young and the Restless, has landed an exciting new role. Author and actress of The Young and the Restless. Fans of Collins are aware that she owned Lucy, a beloved dog, who died in 2023. The actress is now writing a book to help people who have lost four-legged friends deal with the cost of love. I finally have the opportunity to tell you about some big news. My new book, Where's Big Dog? A Story of Loss and Love, is now available for pre-order, Collins stated in a video posted to Instagram. The pre-order link can be found in my bio, and this story is very personal to me. I co-wrote this book with my dear friend Lisa Melamed, and together we wanted to create a story of comfort and healing, and if you've ever loved a pet, where's Big Dog? Collins continued. It's inspired by my sweet Lucy, who so many of you remember was written especially for you. Where's Big Dog, by authors Collins and Malate, was realized with the help of illustrator Carla Nord. The former star of The Young and the Restless added, so you can find the pre-order link in my bio, and be sure to follow us at Where's Big Dog on Instagram for updates and stories as we get closer to the launch date, and I am so excited to share our book with all of you. Keeping in mind the Rainbow Bridge. The Young and the Restless and other show pals of Collins, many of whom are dog lovers, are thrilled about his new venture. Chrishell Stores, ex-Jordan, Days of Our Lives, posted, OMG, this is such a beautiful idea. Love this. Melissa Claire Egan, Chelsea, a dog advocate, added. Eric Martsolf, Brady, Days, posted an emoji that said high five to express his feelings. Jessica was written by @CreatingToLove, a social media user. I'm sure this sweet book perfectly captures the beauty of your heart. I'm so excited to read it. Collins's first role in a soap opera was as Dinah Lee Mayberry on the long-since-defunct ABC show Loving. Nip Tuck, 2.5 Men, Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, NCIS, Catch Me If You Can, Everwood, and Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman are among her numerous primetime roles. Few actors have made a lasting impression on the world of daytime television like Jessica Collins, who is well known for her role as Avery Bailey Clark on The Young and the Restless. On and off the screen, Collins is renowned for her grace, emotional depth, and empathy. She has also won over fans for her honesty about real-life experiences that reflect the heart and humanity of her characters. She enters a brand new creative phase now, one that incorporates her profound love and grief into a story that provides others with comfort. Collins was devastated when she lost her beloved dog Lucy in 2023. Lucy was a companion who had been a part of the best times of her life. One of the purest forms of unconditional love for many pet owners is the human-animal bond, and when it breaks down, the loss can be unbearable. A children's book that would assist others through the difficult process of losing a pet became the result of Lucy's death for Collins. Where's Big Dog, her latest book, A Story of Loss and Love, which Lucy co-wrote with her close friend Lisa Melamed and was illustrated by Carla Nord, is a touching tribute to Lucy and to everyone who has loved and lost a pet. In an emotional Instagram video, Collins announced the project and shared her personal connection to the story, exuding both excitement and vulnerability. I have some big news, and I can finally share with you that my new book, Where's Big Dog? She stated, A Story of Loss and Love is now officially available for pre-order. This story is very close to my heart. It was influenced by my lovely Lucy, whom many of you are familiar with. Together with my dear friend Lisa Melamed, I co-wrote this book because we wanted to write a story about healing and comfort. Where's Big Dog, if you've ever loved a pet? Was written with you in mind. She spoke with the strength and tenderness of someone who had turned their grief into a purpose. The healing effect of narrative Where's Big Dog? Is fundamental. Is more than just a book, it is a bridge between love and loss that is meant to comfort both adults and children who are dealing with the loss of a beloved pet. Collins and Melamed gently guide readers through the process of remembering and accepting loss by personifying the feelings of loss through the eyes of a young narrator and their faithful canine companion. It was deliberate to write a story for children. Collins has previously discussed in interviews how becoming a mother altered her perspective on storytelling. She has frequently asserted that books can serve as medicine for the heart, particularly for younger readers who may not yet have the words to express their emotions. She hopes that this book will encourage parents and children to talk about grief, something that society often avoids. Collins found companionship and creative synergy in her healing journey by co-writing with Lisa Melamed, a writer and close friend who understood the sensitive nature of the subject. They worked together to create a story that strikes a delicate balance between mourning and celebrating the everlasting love. The book's pages come to life with soft, calming artwork that evokes warmth, hope, and remembrance with the delicate hand of illustrator Carla Nord. Where's Big Dog's spirit of collaboration? Reflects the shared human experiences of love and loss. No one heals alone. A community of support and love. The immediate and overwhelming response from Collins's friends, co-stars, and fans was positive. With sincere messages, members of the Young and the Restless family and colleagues from other productions rallied around her. Chris Hellstores, star of Selling Sunset and Days of Our Lives, wrote, "OMG, this is such a beautiful idea," evoking the project's emotional resonance. Melissa Claire Egan, who plays Chelsea in Y&R, a fellow animal lover, added, "Love this," capturing the mix of tenderness and joy that many people felt when they learned of Collins's new creative endeavor. Even actors from outside the Y&R universe contributed, including Eric Martsolf, Brady, Days of Our Lives, who made a small but sincere high-five emoji of support. Her comment section was also flooded with messages of love and appreciation from fans. Jessica wrote one. "I'm sure this sweet book perfectly captures the beauty of your heart. I am eager to read it." This outpouring of support demonstrates how much Collins is adored not only as an actress but also as a person who bears her soul. She has created a connection with her audience that goes beyond televisions because of their shared humanity. Keeping in mind the Rainbow Bridge, the concept of the Rainbow Bridge, a place where pets wait to be reunited with their owners after death, has long provided comfort to those whose companion animals have passed away. It is a picture that makes a statement about love, faith, and the eternal nature of connection. Big Dogs Where's Collins draws on that spirit, not necessarily in a religious sense, but in a way that pays tribute to the fact that love never really leaves. Through memory, laughter, and love that lingers in small, familiar moments, absence in her story becomes presence. The purpose of the book is to remind readers that endings are also beginnings and that the bond between a person and their pet cannot be broken by time. Collins stands out from the crowd thanks to this emotional authenticity. Her book, in contrast to a celebrity endorsement or a superficial undertaking, is based on personal experience. She doesn't speak of loss from a distance when she does so, rather, she does so from the heart of someone who has been there, someone who has cried in quiet nights, missed the sound of paws on the floor, and ultimately found healing in creation. Author to daytime star Jessica Collins was a household name in daytime television prior to becoming an author. She is best known to fans of soap operas for playing the passionate and knowledgeable attorney Avery Bailey Clark on The Young and the Restless. She portrayed a complex character with nuance and emotional range, balancing strength with vulnerability, intelligence with empathy. It should come as no surprise that her writing is infused with the same depth she brought to her acting career. Collins first appeared on soap fan screens decades earlier as Dinah Lee Mayberry on the ABC show Loving, which helped launch her career despite its short run. She has built an impressive film and television resume since then. She has appeared in Nip Tuck, 2.5 Men, 9111, NCIS, Dolly Parton's Heartstrings, Everwood, Catch Me If You Can, and Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, among other films. She was able to find humanity in every story she told, in comedic as well as dramatic roles. Her new book storytelling is rooted in emotional truth, and that same instinct is what makes it resonate. Finding meaning in the midst of loss despite its universality, grief is one of the most difficult emotions to describe. Writing became a form of therapy for Collins, a way to honor Lucy's memory and assist others in healing their own hearts at the same time. She has described the process as cathartic as well as painful, a journey from tears to victory. In many ways, Lucy becomes a representation of the numerous pets who unconditionally love their owners. Collins acknowledges in her book that, despite the sadness of loss, life is beautiful because of the love that came before it. Her message to her followers is simple: love and loss can coexist. One cannot exist without the other, but love will always be there. Literally and figuratively, a brand new chapter. Where's Big Dog, then? Collins invites readers into her world, not as fans of a television character but as companions on the journey of love and loss, which is now available for pre-order. Her Instagram account, @Where'sBigDog, where she posts pictures, illustrations, and encouraging messages to pet owners, has provided a wealth of behind-the-scenes glimpses. Her energy is contagious, she went on to say, so you can find the pre-order link in my bio, and be sure to follow us at @Where'sBigDog on Instagram for updates and stories as we get closer to the launch date. I am so excited to present our book to you all. Despite being very personal, the project has grown into a community of compassion. Collins's announcement has become a kind of collective healing space as readers and followers have begun sharing their own pet loss and love stories. The long-term influence of Jessica Collins. The change from actress to author by Jessica Collins is not a departure, rather, it is an expansion. She continues to exemplify what she has always been: genuine emotion, imaginative empathy, and an unwavering belief in the healing potential of narrative. Collins is still a storyteller at heart, whether she is playing a strong-willed attorney in Genoa City or writing a touching story about love and loss. Her admirers have witnessed her transformation from an accomplished actress to a contemplative artist who transforms her suffering into purpose. Her vulnerability stands out as uncommon and authentic in a time when social media frequently amplifies noise rather than meaning. She reminds everyone who has lost a loved one that grief does not have to end in silence as she begins this new journey. It may develop into something beautiful, something that is shared, or something that assists others in healing. Big Dog, Where Are You? Is more than just a book for kids. It's a love letter to Lucy, to all of the pets who have gone through the Rainbow Bridge, and to the humans who have been left behind trying to figure out what's going on. It's about remembering that love endures even after a goodbye. This is more than just a creative endeavor for Jessica Collins, it is a piece of her soul that she is sharing with the world. She continues to do what she has always excelled at: captivate readers with one story at a time.